Money will spoil everything. Money destroys things. People say this all the time, but lots of times we take it for granted. We're just like, no, they're just talking. No, people are just talking. My own case will be different. Your own case will be different, Abby. Very funny. See, guys, I'm going to tell you this story. A story of how money destroyed my 12-year friendship. Money destroyed a relationship that had stayed for that long. And you know that thing that they also say about breaking up, like breaking up with a friend? Breaking up with a friend is way more painful than breaking up with a lover. Oh my God, my God, my God. No be lie. No be lie. See, my heart, my chest was paining like that. Anyway, if you like to see the story of how money broke my 12-year friendship, just keep watching. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna and I'm a Cameroonian content creator. I'm based in Douala, Cameroon, and you're very welcome to this space. Okay, please consider clicking on that subscribe button before you go, because you can just listen to the story, get carried away, and forget to click on my subscribe button. I don't want you looking for me and not finding me, so please do click on that subscribe button. That said, let's go straight into today's video because I cannot wait to give you guys the gist. I don't even know where to start from, but let me give you guys like a brief history of me and this person's friendship. So she is someone who provides a service for me. So that's how I got to know her. I got to know her when I just got to Douala. So that should be in like 2012. We knew each other, like I said before, for like 11 to 12 years, right? I've known each other for the longest time. I would not say we were besties, kind of best friends, closest friends kind of things, but I'll say we were friends. If I had to sit somewhere and they say count your friends, I definitely would think of counting her because of the way our relationship had been. I'll tell her, she'll tell me certain intimate things about herself, and I would also tell her certain things. I wouldn't go to her house or just go and visit her or just go and hang with her, but I feel like there was a friendship. It's not like they're just two strangers coming together and things like that. So I feel like at least we had a friendship, if you're looking at it that way. So me and this person, I'll see her quite often, we'll hang out. We meet mostly when she's providing the service for me. We'll hang out, we'll talk. Over the years, she would have problems, like financial problems, and she would be like, okay, now can you borrow me this amount? Can you borrow me that amount? And when I have, I'll definitely give her. As time went on, the amount of the money started adding up, increasing. And when I saw that I was increasing, I was like, okay, I cannot be giving you this huge amount of money for nothing. I feel like you should be paying me with interest, because it does not make any sense for me to be giving you. At least we were not friends like that, you get. If it was a friend that we have that really like, let me say somebody like Mercy or Karen, I'll not expect them to give me interest, except they're coming to get the money from me for business purposes. But in this case, I was just like, okay, I don't feel like I should be giving money like that. So what I'm going to do now is you start paying the interest. We discussed about the interest, and we did that for like 2 years. This person should always pay on time. She always pay her interest. We did not have any problem. So sometime last year, I think in February, she came to me and she was like, she has this particular friend. The friend has a problem. The friend has looked everywhere. The friend cannot find a solution. So right now, I'm the friend's last hope. There's something about me when it comes to my money. If something in me just tells me, kid, I don't give this person, whether it's my brother, my husband, whoever, I'm not giving you, because it's just, I feel like it's my intuition. It just tells me that this thing might stress me. So she told me that, and I was like, something in me just told me that, Ken, I don't give this person, don't give her the money. I told her, I'm sorry, but I don't have the money. I cannot help you. She was like, okay. She went. Like 2 months later, she now comes and she tells me it's still the same person, the same friend, and the person still needs money. And at that time, I remember talking with Karen, and I was like, I'm going to give. Karen was like, okay, give now. I was like, okay, I'm going to give them the money. I gave her the money, and the agreement was that the person was going to have the money for 2 months, and after the 2 months, the person was going to refund the money. I was like, okay, no problem. So I now gave her the money, and before giving her the money, I made her understand, you know what a shorty means. It means that I don't know this person. I did not meet with the person. I don't have any relationship with this person. I'm considering that you are the one that is holding my money. So when it comes to time to pay, you're the one who's still going to give me the money. You're the one responsible for everything. And she said, yes, this person is someone that she trusts and she can give the person the money. So I'm like, okay, no problem. I gave her the money. 2 months passed. I now write to her and I'm like, your person said they'll give me the money in 2 months. It's over 2 months. What are they saying? So she reached out to her friend, and then she got back to me and she was like, no, my friend says she's going through a little hard time, but she just needs 1 month, and she gave a date. I'm like, okay, no problem. More money for me, right? more interest of me. So I'm like, okay, no problem. We now wait. The day comes. On that day, she came to my house late. She calls me and she's like, Kena, please, are you at home? I'm like, yes. She's like, please, can you step out? I want to see you. I'm like, what's going on? She sounded panicked and things like that. When she came to meet me, I was like, oh, she has to give my money today. Maybe she's calling to give my money. So when she came, she sat down and she started talking to me. She was like, something has happened. I'm like, what has happened? She's like, the girl who took the money, she has been calling the girl since morning, calling the girl for days now. The girl's not picking her phone. She decided to go to the girl's house. It's like the girl's house is empty. This girl has run away. She's tried to ask the neighbors. The neighbors say that girl, she has been owing so many people. The girl has packed and left her house in the middle of the night. Hey. Guys, as she's telling me this, I'm giving her the bombastic side eye, like, so, like, what is my business in this? Like, why are you telling me this? So she's like, no, she understands. She's not saying that she will not pay my money. What she's just trying to tell me is that since I count the money, the interest in months, right, I should not count the interest anymore, because at this point, if the girl has absconded with the money, the interest is going to be adding and she's the one to pay. So she has come to beg me to not continue counting the interest. I was like, okay, no problem. Just go and try to sort out the girl, try to look for the girl, and then you take the money and come and give me. My problem is that my money should reach me. I don't care how it goes. Like, so she's like, okay, no problem. She now goes like 2 weeks. I did not hear from her. 1 week, 2 weeks. I did not hear from her. So I reached out to her and I'm like, what's happening? She's like, oh, they've gone to the gendarme. That the gendarme is trying to trace this woman. It's like the woman has gone now. She's living in Lokpo. Basically explaining to me what she has been trying to do to get to the woman. So I'm like, yeah, I cannot just be waiting. I feel like I need the money, especially if we are not counting interest, right? I feel like you need to look for the money. So she should try to look for the money. So like 3-4 days later, she came, she reached out to me and said she was coming to come and give me something. So I'm like, okay, she came. And I feel like this is from where the fallout started. So she brings me some money. She brought me the money. She put it on the table and then she started talking. I feel like it's the things that she was saying that just pissed me off, or it just threw me off, because she started saying, okay, so she has struggled and giving me this one, so I should just hold this one, and she expects me to also understand that it was not her fault, and I should be happy that she has even brought this one, because I should understand now, because the person has gone, the girl has run away, but at least she has struggled to bring this one, so I should just try to understand that she will not be able to pay the interest. My dear people, as she was saying this, I'm just like, understand how, like, I asked her, like, auntie, do you not know how surety works? Where in the surety agreement was it that you and I were going to bear the loss or whatever? I'm like, no, it cannot work like that. It's not my problem. You decided to surety this person. You're the one who knows the person. I don't even have any interaction with them. So where are you coming from telling me to understand? See, guys, it's not even, I don't even know how to explain this. I don't know whether it's the word understand that was getting to me, but I felt like she was coming from a situation like, oh, you have money now, so you just understand, you don't need this interest, the main thing that you need is this money. I'm like, no, that's how I was hearing it in my head. I don't know whether that's what she meant, but that's how I was hearing it in my head. Like, but can I just be happy? At least even after I took the money, I brought back your money, so just be happy. And I'm like, no, it's not like that, guys. See, there are certain angles that when you come, you can even get the person's understanding. Me, I refuse to understand, and I'll say that any day, anytime. I refuse completely to understand, because I'm like, what do you mean by I should understand? I'm not understanding anything. It was not an agreement that I was going to be part of. No, you have to give me the money. She started talking. We had a little back and forth. I felt really bad for her, guys. She cried. I told her that I cannot take the money. I'm not taking half money, because when she started saying I should understand, I felt like she just wants to give me the money and then she's not going to pay anything. So I'm like, I'm not taking this money. Go and fill it up, then you bring it to me. And she was like, no, it's okay. I should take what she has brought. She's going to look for the other one and give to me. She was really sad. So when I saw how sad she was, I still felt touched, and I'm like, okay, let me not be this mean person, right? Let me not be this mean person that you have taken money from me, you have even come and given me, and then so I'm like, okay, instead of the 75,000 that this interest had to be, you can give me 50,000. She still was not having it. She's still like, to her, I just had to let the whole interest slide. But I'm like, I don't do business like that. My money was out, so my money should be back in, at least with some interest, because I would have done something else with my money. I had plans for my money. I only gave you because you said that this person was in real need. So for me, I don't find it okay. So she left on that day. She was not feeling very happy. She felt really, I feel like she was really kind of disappointed. So that happened in like June, right? I left her. I did not ask her anything till like November, and then I reached out to her, and I'm like, because I told her, she knew when I wanted the money. So around November, I reached out to her, basically asking her, how far with the money and all that. And she was like, oh my God, sis, I'm going through a lot. I've been sick. I had to go to the hospital. I've been going through a lot. And I understood. I'm like, my dear, I understand though. I understand. But you know that you have to pay the money. She was like, no, no, no. She knows she's going to look for it. I'm like, okay, I need the money by this date. Please try to make it available. She was like, yes. The date reached. She didn't get to me. I got back to her and I asked her how far with the money. And she's like, she's still like, things are really hard. Times are really tough. She really doesn't have the money. I just felt at this point like she's just stringing me along, like, oh, this money I'll pay when I pay. Like, it was not a priority, basically. Like, I have other important things to do, so I'll pay when I pay. That's how I think she saw it at that point. Like, yeah, I'll pay when I pay. So I just woke up like December. I was really broke. I didn't have money. So I woke up in December and I was completely broke. Like I said, she performs a service for me, which I really don't want to say it because if I say it, a lot of people know exactly who I'm talking about. She performs a service for me. I reached out to her, called her, and I'm like, my dear, since you still don't have the money and I too am broke and you perform the service for me, let me come, you do this service for me, and then we can balance our account, right? It's going to be easier that way. And she was like, okay. I feel like she wasn't having it, because on that day when I went there, she was kind of cold, right? She was kind of cold. I don't know. Yes, I know I am that person that would, I read a lot into something. Maybe she just had a bad day. Maybe she was just going through something else, or she was thinking of something else. But I felt like she was cold because I was trying to be chatty as usual and just discuss. Because for me, I looked at it like this thing cannot get in between our friendship. Like, that's how I saw it. Oh, it cannot get in between our friendship. That's how I saw it. So I was trying to be chatty with her and all that, but I just noticed that she was kind of cold and distant. So I just mind my business. She finished doing what she had to do for me and I left the place. I left this place and I came back, and this is another thing now that happened. And I know some of you come and say Congo, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I sat and one of my friends, a friend, told me that she had been to her place and overheard her complaining about me to somebody. Another thing is, we know our friends, right? You know your friends. I know my friends. There's certain thing that if somebody says Mercy said this, God knows I'm going to believe that Mercy said it because I know Mercy. You get, if somebody says Mercy said this, of course I'll be like, okay, Mercy said this. I know the things that Mercy can say, so I'll be like, yeah, Mercy said this. Karen said this. I know the things Karen can say. I know the things Karen cannot say based on the relationship that we have built and where we have gone. So there are certain things that if they say, it sounds exactly like your friend. You are just like, of course she can say this, or of course I've heard her say this about someone else before, so there's a high possibility that she said this. So when the person said this, I clocked it, because that was not the first time I was hearing that she had said that. Just basically saying that I'm being very mean, I'm not understanding. I should have been very happy that she brought the money. At least she brought the actual amount that was borrowed. Why am I being so mean? I cannot be considerate to just leave her not to pay the interest, blah 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 blah, and all that. Right? Anybody who wants to come and tell me why did the person also say what they said, I don't care what the person said or they did not say. The only issue I had at that point is what she said. And I felt, oh my God, guys, I felt bad. I don't even know how else to explain it, but I felt so bad. To be honest with you, I cried. Yes, can I be in the crybaby? I cried. I felt so bad. I'm like, did she really say that? And knowing who I am, I did not want to confront her. I was just like, you know what? I'm not confronting her. I'm going to obsess, and I'm the obsessive person. I'm like, I'm going to obsess about this thing. I know myself. I'll obsess about it, talk about it with my loved ones, and then I'll get over it. But when I do that, generally, when I obsess about something, obsess, and then I don't get over it, I have no choice but to confront the person, because it means that the thing is deeper, or it has hurt me deeper than just something that I'll obsess about it and get over it and then we're fine. I decided to talk to her. After December, I did not get over it. And after December, like you all know, you will know I did not get over it. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'm going to tell this girl how I feel. So I now picked up my phone and sent her a WhatsApp voice note. I sent her this WhatsApp voice note. I just basically told her that I talked about the shorty thing again, and I'm like, my dear, I don't know. Is it that when you came to me to say that you're going to shorty this person, is it that you did not know what shorty means, that you're taking full responsibility? I don't understand. How do you see your own shorty? Like, I don't get it. That's what I told her. And then I went ahead and I told her that I heard that you're saying this and this about me, and it's really disappointing me. I feel really disappointed because you and I have come a long way. If people are saying this, like I told you guys, I used to tell her certain things about me, so she knows certain things. So if I behave in a certain way, I expect her to understand that, oh, Bekena is doing this because her back is pushed against the wall. The same as if she's behaving in a certain way, I understand as well that this person is behaving this way because she's pushed against the wall, right? That's the kind of relationship I feel we have. So I explained to her, I thought that you know everything I'm going through because I have given you a detail of what I'm going through. You know my position, you know everything. So for me to hear you still complaining about this thing, it made me really upset. It's annoying me that when you're even saying the story, you're not going to tell people that the second you discovered that this money was not there, you came to me and you told me to stop counting the interest. And I was like, I stopped immediately. I told her if I was mean, I was going to refuse and continue counting the interest till the day she brought back the amount that was borrowed. But I did not do that because I was being understanding as well. I told her that you even came to my house and you felt when you came to give me that money, you were not happy. I saw you are not happy and you wanted me to cancel the whole thing. I said, no, I cannot cancel the whole thing, but I will reduce it. You're not telling people about this. You're going around telling people that I am being mean and I'm not understanding. I feel really bad. You know, that kind, I felt like I'm talking to this person that is my friend. I'm telling you what you have done to make me angry. That kind of, okay, I've told you my own part. You come now and tell me, Kenna, I felt angry because maybe of the way you spoke to me, or maybe because of this or because of that. Because inside my head, I'm looking like me and this person, we have that kind of relationship, guys. I don't like going deep into things, the things we have been through and things we have done for each other and things like that. No, I felt like we have gone through enough for me to see this person like, at least you're my friend, not my best friend or my closest friend, but at least we are in that space, confident enough to say that we are friends. Basically, I sent her this message by 8 a.m. She sees this message by 10:30 and she doesn't say anything. So I'm like, okay, maybe I know with the service she provides, sometimes she gets really busy, she cannot touch her phone. So I'm like, no, maybe she's not responding because she's probably touching her phone, because she's probably working. Maybe when she finished working, the day went through, guys, she did not even say a word, like even say, okay, now I've seen your message, I'll talk to you later, or oh, like she did not say anything. And I'm now like, maybe my message was too harsh. I went back, listened to it again. I'm like, no, but I don't think my message was too harsh. I don't think my message was too harsh. I feel like my message was okay. I sat, guys. I fell asleep. I still didn't see anything from her. So when I woke up like 12 a.m. to use the loo. And when I got up, I discovered that she had sent me a message. I opened the message and it was a screenshot of mobile money. Because after saying everything, telling her my mind, I had told her that, please tell me, since you offered the service for me earlier in December, please tell me how much we spent and how much is the balance so that I can come and we finish up the balance so that we are not owing me anymore. I saw a mobile money message of the amount that was left. She sent it to me and then she sent now my bill, like we did this, this is the total cost of everything. Guys, I was hurt. I'm not going to come here and pretend like, oh, I know, like, see, guys, I was hurt. I felt pain. I was like, really? Not even a greeting, not even a, okay, Kenna, you're feeling disappointed, but you don't have to be disappointed. Like, not even addressing all the things I said. Maybe at this point, I was the entitled one. You guys know how my videos go, like, especially story times like this. Okay, come in the comment section and tell me where you feel I went wrong. Hey, God, see, guys, it pained me. I'm not going to lie, it pains me. I'm like, she didn't even address the issue. Like, is this from someone that I've known for years? I'm like, okay, maybe let me just say, maybe the message hurt her feelings. Maybe she's mad. Let me wait. Maybe after a couple of days, she's going to calm down, or a couple of weeks, she's going to calm down. And guys, nothing. You know what I did the second I saw that message? I was just like, I just sent her a message and I'm like, oh, really? Like, my dear, really? Like, this is how you're taking this? Because to me, I felt like that was a slap on the face. She's just like, my dear, take your business elsewhere. I'm not going to do this service for you anymore. You can go and do your service somewhere else. I'm not going to do this service for you. Take your money and get the hell out of my life. That is how I interpreted it. Guys, is that how it was? Tell me, because I spoke to a friend, a mutual friend, and the friend was like, no, maybe she was just trying to send me the money because it's painful when you're working and you're not getting paid, so she preferred to send me the money so that I'll get to pay her the next time I come. And I'm like, okay, let's say that that's how she saw it. But even if that is how she saw it, she would have said something extra, you get. But for her just writing that, I was just like, okay, I feel like I've been deceiving myself that this person was my friend, because I don't think that if somebody really valued our friendship, the person would respond like this. So I just told her, thank you, really, my dear. Okay, it's okay. I get your message loud and clear. Have a nice day. Bye. Like, that was it. At that point, I just deleted her number. I just blocked her off and I moved on. Like, that was it for me, guys. That was it. Because to me, that response was like, I don't care about you. We are not friends. I felt like, okay, Kenna, you have been thinking that this person is your friend, but really this person is not your friend. It's more of the business transaction. Everything with this person has probably been transactional, and you went and caught feelings. And like, that is how I saw it, guys. It hurt me so much. I was just like, what? no more friends and money. Like, you're dying, please. I'm not helping you. I'm not, you know, that thing that somebody will come and be like, it's for my friend. I'm not doing it. Like, no mixing money with friendship, guys. No mixing money with friendship, or else you get burns, reburns, and burn some more. And I don't want that, guys. I felt so hurt. So this is how it just ended for us. I felt really hurt because I felt like me explaining how I felt, like I felt hurt and things like that. She was going to be like, no, Kenna, but don't feel hurt. I said this because this is how I was feeling at that time. Because you know that kind of thing. The second I sent her that voice message, guys, I felt this peace in me, like, okay, Kenna, you have said what's on your mind. Now let's hear what she has to say. Not even as if she's apologizing, even if she's not apologizing now, but let her even address some of your worries and tell you, like, no, Kenna, maybe you're misinterpreting it or anything. But for her to just leave me like that and then just send me the money and feel like I'm just like, oh well, but at least I got my money back. Like, see, guys, friendships these days, I understand why you go online. A lot of people are obsessing about friendships, because I was like, why are people obsessing a lot about friendships online? It's just because friendships these days, we are putting a lot more meaning in our friendships. We're trying to get the best friendships. So you want to ensure that you're not friendshipping somebody who is not your friend. Because what I gathered from this situation is, you're seeing this person as your friend, you're seeing this person as somebody that is close to you, but this person no send you. The person is there, it was business. So I decided to mix business and pleasure, and I got burnt. So I am not mixing business and pleasure anymore. Like, I learned the hard way. It really hurt me, but I've moved on from it. Because like I said, the second I sent her that message, my heart, the pain just left. I just felt at peace, because I'm like, okay, I've told you what's on my mind. I'm not carrying you again in my heart. Any other thing that is happening, the fact that I'm saying that we're not friends, it doesn't mean that I have something against her or anything. Like, no. The fact, I just decided that, you know what, this friendship is not beneficial to any of us. Like, it's not beneficial to her, obviously, if she could respond to me like this. And I need to understand that, looking at it clearly, this friendship is probably not benefiting me in any way. So I just had to move on from it. So yes, so guys, that is how money money, oh, the root of all evil. That's how money broke us up. Anyway, guys, there you have it for today's video. Let me know what you think. Where do you think I went wrong? Did you feel I was being mean? Because there was a time that I really beat myself up about the whole thing. I was talking about it with some friends of mine, and I was like, maybe I'm being too mean. Maybe insisting that she should pay that interest was me being too mean. But to be honest with you, almost everybody I've explained the thing to would always tell me that, no, Kenna, you're not being too mean. Because I'm like, okay, if I was not being too mean, then what went wrong? Like, what happened? What happens? Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching today's video, and I'm going to see you on my next one. Okay, love you guys. Bye.